Hi, I'm Steve, the coach for fittestover40, and today I'm here to show you the warm-up I do to get ready for my track workout. If you're a master runner like me, you probably wake up in the morning, joints are stiff, your muscles are tight, and I just can't go out and start my run under those conditions. So I do a few things to loosen up and get ready for my warm-up. I like to start, put your toe up and just do some ankle rolls, slowly increasing the rotation and the speed. Switch it, go back counterclockwise. I do about 12 to 15. Left foot. Back counter. Alright, let's put the feet together, knees together. I'm going to do some circles with the knees. Push the hips back a little bit so that the knees aren't too far over the toes. Again, you're increasing rotation and the speed a little bit. Back counter. Okay, now we move up to the hips. Slowly rotate. Increase circumference, back counter, alright. I like to get my shoulders loosened up because they seem to stay tight probably from lifting 3 days a week. So I like to simulate a swim stroke. And if you notice flaws in the technique, you'll know why the swim has killed me in the tries. Go to a backstroke. Alright. Now I like to do a few knee kicks. Start with the knee bent pretty good. Give a short stretch to the fascia. Straighten the leg out. Slowly increasing the length of the kick. Bend. Straighten the leg out. Okay, that's part one of a 4-part warm-up I do before I actually get on the track and start my intervals. Now I've got the joints loosened up. This is what I do before my 5-mile run or before my long run on the weekend. If you don't have this kind of tightness when you wake up in the morning, you can go ahead and head out for your run, no problem. So now I'm going to do my warm-up run. I like to do about 1.5 miles to 2 miles. I don't want to do it on the track because I'm going to be doing all the intervals on the track. So I like to get out on the road, go 3/4 to a mile down the road, then back. Very easy pace, nice jog. On the way back, I usually get into my actual easy pace. And if I feel good, I might even pick it up just a little bit faster than easy, but nothing dramatic at all. So I get done my warm-up, now I've done my first 2 parts. I've loosened the joints up good, I've elevated the temperatures of the muscle, and now I get ready for part 3. And part 3 is where I'm really going to get loosened up so I can hopefully have a successful injury-free workout. So I have Nikki here who's going to help demonstrate the dynamic workout that I do. She's going to show us all the stretching. So we're going to start with some knee rocks back and forth. The important thing is to get the core loosened up. You got to get the hips, groin, and lower back area loose for any athletic endeavor you take on. Go ahead and roll the knee all the way over. Go ahead and put that knee against that foot, right into the middle of the foot. Hands right in front of the thigh there. She's going to do a simulated half push-up till she feels resistance right in her back hip area. Comes back up, goes down a little bit further, a little more resistance, back out of it, and then down one more time, and back out of it. Now go ahead and walk the hands back behind you, keeping a good posture until she feels the stretch right in here. Back off it. All right, go back a little bit further. Very good. Back off. And try to walk the hands just a little bit further back. Great. Okay, drop down to your forearm. Lean back. Open the body up. She should be feeling stretch right here into the quad. Back off. A little bit more open and leaning back. And back off. And one more time. Okay. Now we're going to lean into it, get the quad, and now pull the lat into it by bringing the arm over the top and then waving through. So let's go ahead and lean back. Arm, swing over, wave back through. Back off the stretch. Back into it. Back off. Stretch a little bit further. Straight over. There you go. Wave back through. One more time, all the way over. Now look back up at the hand. Turn the hand over. Palm down. And wave back through. One more time. And that's good. Okay, let's go ahead and get back all the way on your back with your arms flat. Knees up at about 60-degree angle. Let's go ahead and rock them back and forth, slowly rocking a little further and a little faster. Way down again. Okay, now let's go ahead and put the knees all the way down this way. Let's go ahead and grab that thigh and pull it across. Back off. Try to keep that shoulder blade down on the right shoulder blade. All right, back off. Pull up a little more. Back off. One more time. All right, very good. Okay, let's get up and get into a lunge. You gotta have good padding for your knee, or it'll tear them up. So either bring a good mat with you, pile a towel up a little bit, do it in the grass, whatever makes the knee feel comfortable. Put both hands on top of the knee. Go down until you feel the first resistance. Bend at the waist and wave out of it. Very good. Go down further. And then there. You feel any tightness in your other knee? No? Okay. She's young, but I've often had, as I'm getting into the deeper stretch, I'll have tightness in that other knee. And what I do to help fix that is I take this foot and I turn it to the inside like that, and that takes a little bit of pressure off that knee for me. Okay, let's go ahead and raise your right hand. Go ahead into the first resistance. All right, bend down, wave through. Back up. Let's go a little further down. Wave through. Let's get that get low with that. Wave through. Okay. Bend at the knee. All right, now let's open the lat up. All the way. Bend down and wave through. Okay, down a little further. Then stretch and wave through. Let's go down. Stretch the lat out. Wave through. Just get back down to the first resistance again. Flat out. Now let's turn our head, look back, turn, and my way through. Back up, down further with the knee. Good. Then turn the head back, way through. And straighten up. And one more time, let's get down pretty low. Get a good stretch in the hamstring glute. Turn out. And way through. Okay. Let's get on hands and knees. It's your left leg here. We're just using one side, obviously, to save some time. You would obviously work the other side with the stretch too. So we're going to do a few donkey kick rotations. Let's go ahead with the outer. Good. Slowly increase the rotation and the speed. Faster. There you go. Okay, rest. Now we're going to do it from the inside out. The in, rotate around. Again, slowly increasing the rotation and increasing the speed. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and lay on our back. Get the resistance band. If you don't have a resistance band, this towel works just fine. I use it all the time. Good. Put that leg straight down. Leg up. Let's go ahead and do some leg extensions. Increase the speed. You can actually do this. If you're somewhere you can't lay down, you could even be standing up and just be holding it and extending it out. More. All right, keep the leg up. Now let's go ahead and pull on the band back. Now back off. Get a little more pull. Back off. A little more pull. Is that hurting any? Feeling good, but back off some. And pull it down a little bit more. Really get a good stretch. Good. Okay. Release the tension. All right, now we're going to do rotations with the leg. So just circles. Just like the donkey kicks, just your legs straight up in the air. Again, helping the groin, hip area, glutes get all loosened up. Increase the size of the circles. Let's switch directions, counter. Again, let's bring the leg out, down and out. Don't let it touch the ground, you're right there. Now pull it back some. All right, release the pressure off of it. Leg back out. Release the pressure. Try to pull it out a little bit more. Good, good. All right, release. And one more. That's a good stretch. Okay, that's it for part 3. I'm about as loose as I'm gonna get, but I'm still not done yet for what I need to do to really get ready for the track workout. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out on the track and I'm going to run one 200 meter and two 100 meters. Now depending on what workout I'm doing will determine the pace of those intervals. So if I'm doing a VO2, speed, or even a fast workout, what I'm going to do is, let's say I'm doing a VO2 workout, my 5K pace, which I train at a 5:28 goal pace. So that's 82 second quarters and a 41 second 200 meter. So I will do the 200 at one pace slower than my VO2 pace. So I'm going to move up the tempo pace and do a 44, 45 second 200 meter. Now I might end up doing a 42, 43, but as long as it's a little slower, then that's fine. Now I'm going to take full recovery, walk around a little bit, feel good. I'm going to get into the 100 meter. I'm going to do that right on pace, maybe half to 1 second faster than 5K pace. And then I'm going to do the last 100 meter at one pace faster. So I'm going to go down to speed pace, my 1 mile pace, and run that 100 somewhere between high 17, high 18 second pace. That's going to be it for part 4. Now I've finished that, what I'm going to come and do is I'm going to change shoes. Now if some people don't like to train in spikes, if you race in spikes, you should train in spikes. Now I'm on a real nice quality track here, but if you have an asphalt track, definitely don't be training in the spikes. You're begging for an injury. So put the racing flat on and work with those. And that's it. We're gonna switch shoes and head on out for our intervals and hopefully have a great workout. Until next time, keep the faith.
Okay.